Most people would say, oh, I'm gonna lose 100 pounds, like I'm gonna set that goal for myself. But then reality hits and they can't follow through with their dreams, their intention. We've been working together for 15 months. And why don't you tell us what you've accomplished in that time?
I've lost 90 pounds, as you know, which is an entire person, basically. Yeah. But it's so much more than that.
Hey you guys, Liz and Allen here in Memphis, Tennessee.
Hey guys, my name's Matt.
I came across Tim through a podcast.
Hey you guys, Terry Kerr here in Memphis, Tennessee.
I met Daniel when I was going through the most difficult time in my life.
It's Nathan. I just wanted to make a quick video and say thank you for all your amazing support during our time working together. When I first met you, you said you helped high performers that were out of control of their eating get control of it. So I knew that was me, and I knew I needed to work with you.
Life before EvolutionEat and life now.
Molly came to me. She wanted to lose about 15 pounds, but more importantly, she was addicted to sugar.
Everything was changing around me. My marriage, my job, my home, and I thought if the eating and the food was something that was stable and a thing that could heal me, then maybe it would have the same effect in the rest of my life.
It showed up everywhere in her life. She was constantly either chasing it, thinking about it, or judging herself for having eaten it.
So I found Daniel on Instagram, and I was worried because I had done this before and it didn't work. And not only did it not make me feel good, it made me feel beat up and bad about myself. And I kind of had this idea that I can't ever do this. I'm never gonna be able to control my eating, and I'm always gonna live with this sort of, I don't know, failure thing.
After working with me, building healthy habits in multiple areas of her life, she lost the weight, she overcame her dependency.
By working with Daniel, like literally everything is different now.
In 8 months, she divorced her husband that she was with for 10 years. She quit her job as a school teacher, and she opened her own music studio in Chicago and now has a full roster of students.
I just feel like a different type of ownership and capability than I did before.
So in short, Molly chose herself and she built the life of her dream.
And not only do I not feel beat up, but our time working together honestly healed not just some of the food things, but helped me with everything else in my life.
She could actually create something that was meaningful to her. She could access those deepest parts of herself, and that's the sort of work that I'm interested in.
I love Daniel.
Before meeting Dan, sometimes I'd be on, sometimes I'd be off, and of course life is all about balance.
Before I met Daniel, I was a very high-achieving, successful corporate mammal.
Before I met Daniel and before EvolutionEat, I was eating a lot of crap.
Excelled in the workplace, but could never really master my personal life.
And from the moment we started working together, I was just really impressed by your amount and level of support.
One of the biggest realizations and changes that I made was, instead of looking at my nutrition as a perfect score that had to be met, it became a process. And no matter how many times I got off the process, no matter how far I got, I could just come back to it.
It started off with Dan as just him helping me with my diet. And then it was him helping me with the exercise routine. And then it was him holding me accountable for meditation. And then it was him holding me accountable and helping me stay on track with my business goals.
I know what I need to be eating. I know what I need to be doing, as many of us do. But the problem was, then why wouldn't I just do that?
Going through meeting Daniel and going through EvolutionEat was the only thing that worked, because it lasted until now.
It really, in some ways, really saved my life.
The coaching program changed my life, and I'm here to say 1 year later that the change is permanent.
Working with Daniel has been so perfect during this time.
You kind of just cheering me on, but honestly and sincerely, you know, and having somebody to high five through the screen 1,000 miles away.
You're always available to me. We were in contact every day. I could have a conversation with you whenever I needed it. And you really just allowed me to start identifying some of the habits and patterns in my relationship with food.
It was you being there for me every second of every minute. And that real-time accountability was crucial.
For me, my bad eating habits, I tended to hide them and do them behind closed doors. But you allowed me to gently bring them out into the light and kind of own them and acknowledge them so I could see what I was doing.
How different is your life now compared to when we started?
Transformed completely, 100%.
And what I've learned with him is just mindset and daily routines and habits, and absolutely having those things non-negotiable because life gets in the way.
The quality of my sleep is better. How I feel when I wake up in the morning is different. What I eat, but how I feel about what I eat is different. My energy levels throughout the day, my mood, how I interact with other people.
He's just been crucial in helping me stay consistent and really staying committed to myself.
The eating became a real element of healing and stability, and this thing kind of let me know everything's gonna be okay.
The resiliency that Dan has helped me create, the understanding of what to do and when to do and how to plan it.
It's just, he's really taught me that it's not about the food, it's never been about the food, and I've kind of always known that, so I'm so glad that I finally am getting to the bottom of why I do what I do or don't do what I do.
Yeah, I eat healthy, I have a great morning routine, I have just a great schedule for my life in general that supports my goals. And that's all because of like the EvolutionEat, you know, the food is but one benefit you will get, and the weight loss is but one benefit you will get. It's really all the other stuff, the higher level benefits that separate this and what made working with Daniel and EvolutionEat so valuable.
This program is absolutely priceless and irreplaceable.
You coaching me on time management. Actually, I don't think of dieting and time management going together, but really that's where you came into play, because I thought I didn't have time to go to the store, or I didn't have time to work out, or I had to eat this corn dog because I was in a hurry. And you transformed me as far as my skill and the muscle, if you will, to perform that.
It is creating something inside of you that is new and different. It is a priceless experience, and I have gained a control that is now inside of me and autonomous because of my work with this program.
I've been working with Dan now for a little bit over a year. I've lost 30 pounds. I've completely revamped my business. I'm doing regular meditation now, regular exercise now. I'm thinking clearer. My happiness level is up because my stress level is down.
Now I'm on a really good schedule with him, and I'm eating 3 very well-rounded meals a day. I have really increased my good healthy fats, which has helped tenfold with cravings, anxiety, emotional eating, just my emotional stability throughout the day.
155 pounds 1 year later, and happy as a clam.
I lost about 20 pounds in just under, I think, 6 weeks, which is fairly significant considering the weight loss isn't even the main factor in what Daniel does. The weight loss is a side effect. It will happen if you just do the other stuff.
You make it so fun, and I hope people understand that, because it's easy to show up when you're there caring, giving a shit, making it fun, making it funny, making it easier, helping me forgive myself.
Like you always say, you can't undo, you can't unlearn the stuff that you've learned, so I'm so grateful for all the things you've taught me and our incredible time together. So thanks, brother, keep up the good work, and good luck for the future.
I'm not exaggerating when I say that this work, it seeped into all the other areas, and I was able to come out on the other side with a sense that I was strong and capable and had pride in myself and felt whole and healthy.
I built a genuine foundation that is almost like a railroad track for me for the rest of my life.
But actually what I got was my life back.
Life changing. Thanks as always.
If you guys are considering working with Dan, don't give it another thought. I cannot imagine not having Dan in my life.
Stick to your plans and your intentions. And, I encourage you to take that leap of faith because he really is so much more than, a diet or nutrition counselor. He's way more than that.
If you want this to be the last time you ever invest in yourself in this area with food, with diet, this is it.
And I'm not on a diet. I mean, this is just who I am and what I do. Size 6 girl eating steak, what?
That's amazing.
EvolutionEat is the way to go because it will be the last time you invest in yourself with your food and with your diet. Thanks, Daniel, and thanks, EvolutionEat.